G'day everyone, how are you going? Over here it's a bit windy and rainy, so I thought to myself, yep, it's time to clean some coral. I got some absolutely beautiful coral from Barham Heads a few weeks ago, but it's kind of grey, it's kind of sandy, and it kind of has like a funky smell about it. So the plan this time is to give it a bit of a rinse, shake out some of that loose sand, and then just bleach it. And hopefully after I bleach it, I can find a nice way to display it. So let's do that today.
Oh, this is so wild. Like, this feels like a rock. It's hard. It must weigh at least 100 grams, and yet the whole mass just floats on top of the water despite that. That just blows my mind. Alright, I've got a bucket for the smaller pieces. It's just water right now. A bucket for the medium-sized pieces, and a bucket for 2 or 3 of the larger-sized pieces. And this is just so that there's not an uneven, like, bleaching effect on them. They've got, like, room to move. I can also, like, plonk them down and reorientate them in an hour or two when I need to. I actually don't know how long it's going to take to bleach. Also, I'm just going to use this stuff. I don't think it's going to be, like, half and half that I usually like to do. It's just going to be, like, however much I have that can fit into all of these. Yep. The fact that they float is going to be annoying.
While the coral soaks in bleach, I'm going to go off to find a bowl, and I found a really nice salad bowl. It was like the right height I wanted and the right shape, and it just felt right. So I grabbed it, and now it's time to go check out how the coral's doing.
Well, they do look whiter. Obviously, the water is pretty gross in there. I don't know if they're, like, as white as I want them to be. It's been about 3 hours. Maybe I'll leave them in for another 3. Well, I shouldn't have shooken that one up. Anyway, yeah, some of it looks like really nice and white like I want, and some of it looks kind of brown, and I'm not sure if there's just like residual stuff stuck on it, but it's been going for about 7 hours now, so I guess I'll take it out, let it soak in a bucket of water, and then decide again if I want to bleach it or dry it out and display it. So I did actually end up bleaching it a second time. I can't tell yet if it helped, but I guess I'll see the final result after it dries now. So while the coral was drying, I had one more errand to run before I could put my display together, and I needed some sand. And you know, where is the best place to get sand from? I mean, it's obviously the beach. I mean, just don't let people watch you steal the sand. It's not stealing. I'm not crazy. And now that I have the sand from some unidentifiable source, it's time to put my display together. So I put the sand in the bowl and start, you know, kind of like puzzle piecing the coral on top of it to see what I could get. And yeah, just a bit of work, and it kind of turns out something like this. My goodness, everyone, look how fancy I am, rotating it, going so much extra. I really love how this turned out. It was surprisingly effective with the bleach. It wasn't all white, but you know, it's fine. It's a bit off-white, and I really love it. Anyway, I thought about explaining it so much more, but yeah, in the end, it's just bleaching coral and then putting it in a glass bowl and then putting it on a shelf. It's not rocket science. So yeah, I guess that's it. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye, guys.